Hey y'all, I'm T. Welcome to Get It Right and welcome to my channel. Listen, y'all already know what we doing. We car chatting about Liv's life. I am in the middle of watching her live. Today is Tuesday, July 22nd. I'm in the middle of watching her live about moving, and this is the second time I've watched it. The first time I watched it, y'all, I fell asleep watching it. Because what the hell? She shows up in a new environment, in a house somewhere we've never seen before. She trying on a waist trainer. She washing dishes. She checking on the baby to see if the baby is up asleep or the baby is laid up in the bed. I'm like, what? Where are you at? Then she's like washing dishes, right? She's referring to people, other people in the home, saying she could wash this and we this and that. And I'm like, what are we doing now, sis? What are we doing now, sis? I finished watching that video yesterday, and I think Olivia is trolling. I think she's trolling. Because she's trolling y'all, because why would she go from I'm keeping my business to myself, y'all never know my business again, when I get my own place you guys aren't going to see the layout, blah 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 blah, to I have a roommate now, she's dirty, I'm washing her dishes. Like, to me, it just doesn't make sense. I truly believe that girl is trolling. She's just trying to get y'all talking and watching, because of the whole alleged scandal about, see, I did not come to y'all last week, and I'm sorry, but there was a situation where she was averaging like 2 to 5K views per video, and then one day her views went from like 10 or 15 all the way up to like 200,000. And she wrote a post saying she was so thankful for God allowing her content to reach places it's never reached before, and the reactions were reporting that those were fake views, she has fake followers, etc., etc. Now, the audience will never know if that's true or not, but all you have to do is look at the evidence and you can see that it's kind of far-fetched. So that happened, and that was like the last big talk about her, and then there was really nothing else to talk about. She was boring as usual, not really coming with nothing. I think she came between then and said something about acing a test, and she was answering some of her comments saying that she's enjoying school, and the girls there are young, she's like the oldest person in her class or something like that, and then that was it. We didn't hear from her. So I mean, think about it, y'all. She got to get something going to get those views. So I think that is what she did when she came to say she was in a new environment, and they had a white refrigerator. I was like, I'm just playing, y'all. At the end of the day, listen, I wish her the best. I always have. And if she is living somewhere with a roommate, that's her business. As long as she got a roof over her and her kid's head, and that is what's most important. I'm never finna come on here and knock somebody because of where they live, or them having to have a roommate or not needing a roommate, or living here or there. Like, I don't care. At the end of the day, like, I do have sympathy for people who are unhoused. I wish them nothing but the best. But if that's what sis had to do if she's not trolling and sis needed to get a roommate to make ends meet or save money or whatever the case may be, then that's what she had to do. And I don't really see anything wrong with that. But I think it's just the talk is about the fact that she came to share this information. Now, Olivia, if you are living with a roommate, here is like people etiquette 101. And I fear that you don't know this or you don't understand this. And as a grown 35-year-old woman, you should. So I'm going to tell you, it is not proper to come to the internet to say that your roommate is dirty. That's not saying your roommate isn't dirty. Maybe your roommate is dirty. We will never know. But the person, you want peace and harmony amongst where you live. So don't be surprised if that causes a little bit of drama. Like, that's not the proper way to do things. And I just feel like you don't know that. If you needed to talk about it, if you needed to vent about it, maybe you should have called a friend or your mom or somebody else, not came to the internet and started some shit about the person that you live with. I thought you were all about peace and tranquility. And you guys, some people don't understand that shit like that causes shit to happen. Like, it causes like a roller coaster. And I don't think she is aware of that. Either she's not aware of that or she doesn't care. But yeah, there are just certain things about you, sis, that I'd be like, what? Now, why would she do that? So yeah, at the end of the day, y'all, I think Liv is trolling. That might be an Airbnb for all we know. She mentioned that the people who own the house are well off and whatever. What came to my mind was that she's staying in an Airbnb. Whether it be, temporary for vacation or whatever. But I think she's trolling when it comes to like the whole roommate thing. This is her situation, etc., etc. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. But I'll be back next week on our regular schedule, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Peace. So I've been running around. Y'all know how it is before you travel. Trying on outfits, getting this, getting that. I am so excited, y'all. I'm going to night 2. Am I going to night 2? Yeah, No. I'm going to night 1 of the Cowboy Carter tour in Vegas. So I'm super excited. We road tripping, so that's about to be fun. I'll try to take y'all with me. I don't know. I'm a in the moment type of person. So I rarely take video, like when I'm at a concert or I'm like out somewhere. I very rarely take video because I'm trying to like feel the moment. Like, I'm trying to enjoy everything that's going on around me. And I just feel like filming it sometimes takes a lot of effort and it takes away from what everybody got going on. The body is looking so good, y'all. Let me show you. I do have on a faja, but look, all of my outfits look tea. They look so tea.